Okay, folks, we're gonna get straight into this. Before we start, I just want to say Lost Soul site has been delayed from May 30th to July 29th, August 29th, which is okay. Hopefully, they'll have better things. Well, make sure it's polished, that sort of thing. It is better to polish than have it broken. And I have to say, Lost Soul site is probably gonna be a beast to run. That's the reason why they delayed it. But let's talk about Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers.
Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers is a game that I, like many other people, have been super hyped for. I have been looking forward to this game for months at this point since we got the initial teasers and trailers, and now we finally have the release date. We're seeing the pre-order information about deluxe editions, and everybody seems super hyped for it. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, 2025 has been a pretty solid year for games so far, and it looks like it's only going to get better. And one title that we've all been looking forward to, I think, is Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers. It is a game that has had quite a bit of hype behind it, and a couple of months ago, when we really started realizing like it's going to release in the next few months, there were a lot of people on social media attacking this game, saying, oh, only gooners and only chuds want to play this game.
As expected. Where have we seen this? Have any of you seen this before? Oh wait, Black Myth Wukong. That's correct. I'm betting 100% this game is gonna sold a lot of copies. So, let's make a poll. How many players do you think Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers is going to gain by July 24th? List your number in the comments. Now, I did check. I didn't exactly know the, storage size. I need to check. I did check a bit. Let's see the storage size. Oh yeah, they haven't announced yet. But based on this, what I'm seeing, hopefully it's not gonna be like Black Myth Wukong or anything. And there's no sign of DRM, which obviously that's good. 2 more months left, folks. I mean, seriously, it's very simple. Make a good game. Gamers will rally behind you, regardless what the journalist says. It's that simple. I mean, why is it so hard? You know, I'm gonna bet journalists, they're not gonna cover this. They're just gonna say, oh, people are laying off, games aren't selling well, sort of that.
To have a sexy lady as the lead, which is insane because we always hear the narrative push that, oh, you just criticize games with female characters because you're all misogynists and sexists and you hate women, yet there are plenty of games with women that come out that we praise and we look forward to. Products with women have always been massively successful, like Nier and Tomb Raider and The Last of Us Part 1, but that doesn't fit the mainstream media's narratives. And now we're finally getting some solid information about a release date. We're getting a new trailer, and so far things are looking spectacular. So, starting off with this Jamatsu article, it says, Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers launches July 24th. It says, though, Wu-Chang Fallen Feathers will launch for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC via Steam, Epic Games Store, and Microsoft Store on July 24th for $49.99. So there's a lot to unpack here. First of all, I know that Game Pass isn't good for developers from what we have heard, but there are plenty of developers who still work with Microsoft. And second of all, I think that Game Pass is pretty good for customers because you can test a game out. It's like with me, I have Game Pass and I play a lot of games through it, but if I like it, I will end up monetarily supporting it. It is a good way to not support products that you think might not be up your alley. And hey, if developers are still going to them, I'm still going to use the subscription service. That's the mindset a lot of people have, myself included. But we're finding out that it's only going to be a $49.99 game, which is phenomenal. There are so many games that come out now that are $70. We know that companies like Nintendo are trying to push game prices up to $80. And I know that there are a lot of companies that, want game prices to be higher. They've talked about it for years and years. They were happy when games went from 60 to 70. They want it to go up again. But right now, a lot of people are saying if you start raising your prices to 80 standard, there's no way I'm going to be buying as many.
That is true. No one's gonna buy it. Look, if you really want to justify either the $70 or $80, then that game better be worth it. It better be polished, better be playable, and it better be no bugs or anything within it. 100% perfect if you want to justify the $70 to $80. Or even $100 for that matter.
Products, though at $50, you hit a sweet spot because you have opened the door for people who were only mildly excited for it to feel like, okay, I'll purchase it. instead of when it's $70 saying, no, I'm going to hold off until I know for sure that this is going to be an epic experience. I feel like $50 is the price point where a lot of people say, I'm just going to, give it a shot, even if I think it only looks okay. And we're also finding out that you're getting a bunch of content if you end up pre-ordering. And of course, there's a deluxe edition. So pre-orders will include the Night and White pack, which contain the following content: a Night Spectre enhanced costume set, a White Spectre enhanced costume set, a Vermilion War Club or an axe, and glistening red Mercury skill upgrade item. Now, I wanted to show these off because they actually look pretty freaking cool. This is the White or Night Spectre outfit. So, of course, they definitely have a good marketing strategy here, which is sexy sells. And I don't think that that is a bad thing.
Every gamer I'm 100% certain this game does sell well. The question is, will it match the sales like Wukong or recently Claire Obscure Edition 32? Only time will tell. Although I'm not gonna see other products. Buying the pre-order, so it has it. We have an unlockable soon. Of course, they have much, but unlock at the same time.
Sexy has always sold, and I think that when you can show off very pretty feminine female characters or hunky masculine male characters, you have good marketing material, and they're definitely doing their best now with this strategy in mind, I guess we'll say. I personally really like these two outfits. They look pretty cool. The helmet looks sick. I really love the cape. That looks really awesome. But we also are getting info about the deluxe edition that will be available for $59.99, which will include the base game, 4 costumes: the Tiger of Fortune costume, the Draconic Resurgence costume, the Soul Ritual robe costume, and the Overlord's Regalia costume, 4 weapons: Watcher's Gaze sword, Dragon Coil lance spear, Eternal Sovereignty dual blades, Moonlight Dragon sword, and the Blood of Changing skill upgrade item. And of course, I'm sure you all want to see these. Absolutely beautiful as well. Soul Ritual robe looks badass. Overlord's Regalia looks cool. Tiger of Fortune looks nice. It's not a costume I'm going to get a ton of use out of. And then Draconic Resurgence looks absolutely badass, and clearly a lot of people agree given the comments on this thread, people voicing how excited they are about this game. And the new trailer was also really spectacular as well. The game has been very positively received so far, which I always think is great to see when developers are just creating a product that a lot of people are genuinely interested in. I know on this channel I talk about a lot of controversial situations in the gaming industry. I also try to balance that with good. That's why I'm a gaming live streamer. I stream a lot of games I'm thoroughly enjoying, like Expedition 33 or First Berserker Kazan.
Yeah, just like I'm doing right now. I'm trying to balance it out when it comes to DEI content, East versus West, all that sort. Hey look, I still play games that I support, okay, like Black Myth Wukong, and now Claire Obscure Expedition 33. I'm playing it. Already past 2 hours. Well, it's gonna be 3. Remember, I do a lot of grinding, and I do because I'm trying to make what's called a overpowered run. Meaning, before I get to either halfway or anything, I probably get level 10, 15, something like that. Yeah, it may take time, probably 2 to 3 hours for me to grind. We'll see. For the combats, I don't know about the graphics because remember, in Steam, they didn't exactly say what is the storage size or the graphic size. So I'm hoping that by, say, next month, because remember, it's 2 months away. Probably next month, they will announce the system requirement for both minimum and recommended setting Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. But if it's too big or my laptop cannot handle it, my next best thing is buy the physical version, aka PS5 version. It's best to have the best of both worlds. That's how it is. Again, I'll leave Veridoc's full video link in the description. It's very simple. You just make good games, good story, good gameplay. More importantly, if you really want to justify $60 to $100 price, then you better make sure that game is playable. No bugs, no issue, no performance issue, no glitches, nothing. But if not, then $50 is good. It's a sweet spot.
What was that sound?
noise. It isn't normal. Why is that sound coming from the airborne squad channel?
Leave a like and subscribe if you want woke or anti-war detected, or you just want to see me play games, or perhaps you like trending topics. Visit my second, third, and fourth channel up here or link in the description.